So he came home and he was like, babe, I lost my job. I'm like, all right, cool. So a month later, like the bills, it was time for the bills or whatever, and I'm like, the bills due, babe, or whatever. And he was like, okay, I'm not working. And I'm just in a month, like it's all kind of hustles. You could have been doing something or whatever. So I told him, I said, look, if I pay these bills, are you gonna pay me the money back? This man had the nerve to tell me, why should I pay my wife back for paying our bills? I told this man from day one, my money is my money and his money is our money. Why should I spend my money paying the bills? Like, no, he should have paid me back. So that's when I decided, like, I can't be with this man no more. So I had text his homeboy. Like, we all cool. I text his homeboy or whatever. We went together. We left. I met up with him. And we was chilling, we was drinking or whatever. And I started venting. Like I started getting emotional. One thing led to the next. I did not purposely mean to do what I did with his friend. But things happen. Like, y'all understand what I'm going through. So, his friend ended up giving me some money or whatever. And he was like, babe, look, don't worry about it. Handle whatever you gotta handle. Like, his friend was every single thing I desire in a man. Like, everything I desire in a man. And, ain't nobody trying to hear my side. And
Really?
almost speechless.
Really?
I'm almost speechless because I was like, the beginning of the story was just messing me up when she said his money is my money, but my money is my money, and he got to pay me back for paying for the bills because he lost his job. Until she just blew in there with his homeboy, and he was everything I wanted in a man. His friend was everything I wanted in a man. And I correct me if I'm wrong, but did she say she's venting? Because that ain't sound like what she said, but I think she meant to say she's venting, and we need to understand her purpose. We need to understand
that's what she said.
Venting. She's venting.
Well, I first of all, I don't know why whoever she married to would agree to that type of understanding. And if it is understood, or if that is going on, I mean, what you expect, man? Your money is my money, and my money is my money. And I get it.
This is what I keep trying to say.
You're supposed to be a provider.
I keep trying to tell you about that wife material.
Yeah.
That's not wife material.
Yeah, you said it.
She don't have the clue. She have no clue what wife is supposed to do. She have no clue of how to be a man's backbone. And she is disregarding this man so quickly. And she done jumped into the bed. So not only has she not had his back, she's broken all the being there for a richer or poor part, for loving him unconditionally. And then she's already committed adultery. She's already jumped into infidelity, and to add injury to insult, she does it with the dude friend. Could you be any lower? And that's what I said. A lot of men are out here picking women, talking about marriage, but are you picking a wife? Man, everything about her says there's nothing about this woman that says wife material. Nothing. Not the way she talks, not the way she acts, not how irresponsible she is. Like, why did he even marry her? And actually, his homeboy did him a favor. And then she goes and sleeps with him and say he's everything.
I guess you can look at it as they doing him a favor. I guess if there's anything positive to take out of this, I guess maybe you can look at it as if, hey, your homeboy did you a favor, man.
How do you sleep with somebody in one night, Carly, and say he's everything I wanted in a man? One night.
Just show you how weak. Just show you how weak she is. Because that sounds like some weak shit. Not only weak, but just a slut, man.
Slept with her and gave her some money. And now he's everything I want in a man. Where they do that? That just makes no sense. Man, I keep telling these men they need to come to my class so they can identify wife material. He ain't find no good thing at all.
Yeah.
And now the homeboy probably think he done found a good thing.
Please. Probably he mess around and gonna find a good ass whooping. What he gonna do? He mess around. That's what end up happening.
She for the street.
Like I don't know this dude, but everybody don't move the same way, if you know what I mean.
Right. Shit. She for the streets.
Yeah. For the streets, man.
For the streets. I feel sorry for her husband. I feel sorry for him. Because you know what? He probably think he got something worth having. And now, not only have she ruined his life, she's brought his homeboy into it. So now others gonna be getting along bad.
Yeah. I want to feel sorry for him, but I take my time and I talk to men all the time. And most of the time, they do not listen. Talk to women the same way. They do not listen. When you have a woman that comes into a relationship with this type of attitude, this guy loses his job or whatnot, instead of her picking up the slack for a short period of time until he get back up on his feet, the only thing she's over there is being the slut that he probably knew she was in the beginning.
No, probably he had something. She thinks.
Then again, you might be right, because he didn't probably. Everybody else around him probably knew.
But he was up. So when you up, it's easy to be the kind of man and do all that. So you accept those things. He could be one of those guys who kind of arrogant, making money, thinking he all that, didn't think he would fall. So he wasn't really worrying about what she said. Because the thing that's out there today so much, these men don't really understand what it means to provide. They keep thinking that's monetary, that all they have reduced themselves to, all I can provide for a woman is money. So they let these women throw them into a trick bag with saying, you got to be able to provide. So that means all of your money is our money, and I get to keep my money. Because their minds is so hooked on providing at a level of, all that means I'm reducing myself to just strictly finances. Like, all I stand for a man as a man, what makes me a husband or a man, is that I'm a provider. And being a provider to them means making all this money and letting her do what she wants with her money. Like, where are we doing that at? There are lots of things that good men provide other than finance. Yes, finance is great. It's at the top of the list. But dude, you're more than just finance. These guys gotta know that providing means making a safe space, means loving that person, means caring for them.
Well, the way things,
if they don't get that in their head, they're gonna keep getting women like her.
Yeah. The way it's looking now, you talking about finances. He ain't gonna have no finances when it's all said and done.
And what comes to being a helpmate? Because you know what a wife's supposed to be. That's your job. If he falls short, you supposed to be there to pick him up.
She the helpmate, all right.
She said, pay me back.
Yeah.
I
pay
wish
you back. And he probably think he gonna owe her too.
He's supposed to do it. Exactly.
He probably gonna think that.
As soon as the waters got troubled, she ran to somebody else, which means she been looking at his homeboy. Oh, we all friends. You think we friends? You think a guy wants you to be friend enough with his his friend, his male partner, for you to go and sleep with him? Dude, that is not the friends. Yeah, maybe call him if you need to get a ride or you need some help or something, but ain't nowhere in the world he expect you to turn to this man for money and sex.
Hey, I trust you with my life, but I ain't finna trust you with my wife.
Exactly.
Ain't that the bro code?
The wife.
I trust you with my life before I trust you with my wife.
She's not a wife. And I don't understand why, just because you are a female, you think that you are a wife. Clearly, she doesn't have a clue of what it means to be a wife. She disregarded this man so quickly to jump with another man and then say, he's everything I wanted in a man.
Yeah.
Well, when you stood in front of the preacher and God, the man you with was everything you wanted in a man.
You know, she gonna sit here and say, y'all don't see it from my side.
Right.
Y'all don't understand. No.
We understand.
We understand. Mm-hmm. We understand.
Your husband did not, and neither did his own boy.
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't know where them men come from. That's like the men I be seeing on paternity court, because God Lee, where did they come from? Anytime the homeboy was that low down to go sleep with her.
Most of them, man, to be honest with you, these guys, you know, that have these friends, man, a lot of guys have friends, and more than you think, given an opportunity, you'll really see who your friends are. You'll really see who they are. Get locked up. See what's gonna happen.
You know, I saw this thing at a wedding now that we on this, and I'm looking, and the groom crying as the bride come down the aisle, and the best man was too. I was like,
damn.
What the hell? She can't be that beautiful. Like,
You ain't lying.
I can see the man being that passionate about his woman, but dude, why is this dude, besides you crying, part of you?
Boy.
That's the kind of stuff that create that.
Yeah. Boy.
Like,
you better be, you better keep your head on the swivel, homeboy.
This generation is so weird. Like, why would you even answer the phone for her? Because I'm sure your homeboy told you, bro, I ain't working right now. So
I guess that would be that would be a good question.
You gonna go?
Is it okay?
Out?
Huh?
You gonna go take his old lady out?
Like I said, that would be a good question. Is it okay to allow your friend's wife to vent to you? If all of y'all are friends, is it okay? By you being friends and y'all always around each other, y'all come to each other's houses, is it okay for her to make a private phone call and vent to him? Now, it ain't gotta be nothing, it could just be something maybe at work. Or is it okay? Is venting okay if you have a spouse and it's of the opposite sex? That's not your spouse.
Farhi, that's not you vent to Jesus about your spouse. You don't vent to anybody outside of the house. What goes on in the house stays in the house. His friends don't need to know that he's having difficulties. That's a part of being a woman, to cover your husband, to always make him look like he's protected. You're supposed to protect him. They're not supposed to know he's falling short in the house. You know why? Because you're supposed to have his back.
Man, them niggas like sharks in bloody water, boy.
He ran out the house and told all the business. Man, he done lost his job. He ain't meeting his potential. What?
What you need, baby?
I got you.
I got you.